that a motherfucking hornet in here?
Where? Oh shit, is that in here?
Excuse me, motherfuckers. We got a hornet situation.
I need to zoom in because it's a little fucking. Oh, it is in here. It's in here. There you go.
Alright. Remember that one time, I think it was, how many years ago was it now?
I don't know because I don't know what you're talking about yet.
We were at your house.
Okay.
We were playing, I think we were playing Manhunt. Pitch black. And you know how your house is. It's kind of crib, street. And that street is very busy.
Oh, I think I...
So, do you remember... I was kind of fucking with you a little bit. It was kind of a very dickhead thing for me to do.
Yep.
But,
and I almost fucking died.
I hid behind the pizzeria sign.
Yep.
And you didn't even see me do it.
And I almost fucking died.
And then I jumped out, and you was running, and I was
Danny?
chasing you. Nah, it was me that was chasing you.
Yeah, but I think Danny was there too.
Nah, it was just me.
It was just you?
It was
yeah.
me.
Okay.
And then you came. Here was the car of the tire, right?
Uh-huh.
And then here was you, dog. Like the tire and your fucking foot were like neck and neck.
And my life was like neck and neck. No, I remember that.
I remember I was dying, bro. I was like, oh my god, this kid almost just got hit playing, man.
Bro, no, because he
I was like, bro, why the fuck did you run into the road?
Because you came up from the right, and so let's say I'm running this way, right? The road's here. You come from this way. I have nowhere else to go. It's either I fucking go this way in my head, die, because in that moment I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I come this way.
Is that a motherfucking hornet in here?
Where? Oh shit, is that in here?
Excuse me, motherfuckers. We got a hornet situation.
Okay, great. I need to zoom in because I'm a little fucking... Oh, it is in here. It's in here. It's in here.
Do I kill it with the MiddleGround book?
Oh, no, not
the shirts, dog.
Not the shirt.
Nah, hey, yo, my boy Tango got new shirts, actually. They're called Feel the Fire. I want y'all to check these out. You can follow it at Feel the Fire on Instagram, all platforms. I'll link it all later after the episode.
Feel the Fire. Oh, is that it right there?
Yeah, that's that motherfucker right there. Give me this book. I'll do it.
Yeah, you got better aim.
Oh, I
One shot. One shot.
Oh, shit!
Oh shit! First podcasting, there's a fucking hornet in here.
Pesky bee!
I thought these things are supposed to be dead.
Alright, we need some sort of spray or something.
Alright.
It's too risky, dog. I'm like facing it. Hey, do we have like we got a hornet in here. Do you have like spray? That'll do.
There's a hornet in there.
No, bleach, no.
Why can't we use bleach to kill
It
hornets?
says squatter above the refrigerator. Doesn't take the color out of the rug.
Oh.
My life is on the line. Excuse us. We just had to deal with that. But so
No, I remember
just
that.
Going back to backstories.
Wait, I want to tell a story.
Oh, we weren't done. What were we talking about? The hide and seek, right?
Yeah.
Hide and seek. Okay, so
I almost died.
dog, I'm even just your house in general, just being there, like being like 15, 16, bro. I remember we would all link up at your house and we'd be so lit.
Oh,
We'd be so lit. Like right around when your birthday came around, bro, we knew like it was a function.
Do you remember though when we were at the house and we were trying to prank Desaya because Desaya always wanted sugar water?
we tried giving him like spice.
We tried putting garlic and onion powder in there with the sugar water, right? And I don't know how he would even know, but he's like, I'm not drinking that. And I'm like, what do you mean you're not drinking that? He's like, I'm not drinking that. He's like, Joel, I'm not stupid. That shit don't look right. Why is that shit yellow? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, drink it. I was like, drink? Alright. I was like, alright, you want to drink it with me? We both fucking drank it. Immediately started throwing up.
Immediately eating garlic water.
Bro, because it wasn't even like the garlic water was nasty. It was just, my mouth just didn't expect that much of it. It was just, I'm thinking about it. It made me want to throw up. That shit was nasty. What about even here? That night when you guys slapped me, no, not even here. At the trap house, the old one, your house that we considered a trap house.
Oh, yeah, that basement, dog.
Yep. I remember a lot of different stories of Ryan doing a very derogatory, I'm not gonna talk about it, but derogatory things in there. Excuse me. Things
Oh, I miss that house though. I miss that basement. That basement was so fun.
I do too, because we kind of had like, it was separated. So if we were to do stupid shit, your parents would never know. That would have been a great place to start this. Yo, because we could have really set it up. We could have took over one of your corners, put it to the side, moved your bed over to the middle of the room, and kept a corner and like bought a. We could have bought a.
We used to rearrange that shit all the time. I remember you used to come over and just rearrange.
Yo, imagine I looked to rent. Imagine I bought that house just to bring back memories. I'm looking to buy a house soon, anyways.
I'm thinking about it. So for rent.
Well, not if I bought the house though. We could make the downstairs.
I remember I was so lit. Your mom has done this so many times to me now. She's like, "Oh, we gonna get this house," and then she doesn't.
Wait, what do you mean?
You remember you were supposed to move in like 2 doors over? Like you were looking at a house 2 doors over? I was
we
lit,
were.
Bro.
We were. I didn't know you cared. I didn't even think you gave a fuck about that. But we were supposed to live in. We were gonna try to move in the house too. Because you know how many times my mom said we want to move and then we don't. And the last few times was because of me.
How many times I said I didn't want to move and we did? It's just.
Yeah, because you always had nice houses, like the one on Dyer Ave. No, that one was okay. The one before that. So what? The one way before. Where we did the airsoft battle.
Oh yeah. Well, don't be dropping.
No, I know. I realized that afterwards. I was trying to think back, but the one where we did the airsoft battle at, we can cut it. But the airsoft battle, that one was lit because with that one.
Battle. Yeah, I remember we did one.
Yeah, because you had a huge yard.
I fucked you up.
And then we had everybody there, and we used to prank everybody at night. Like when we pranked Turk. Wait, was it Turk that knows you? We wrote dicks all over you. All over you.
It was yeah.
And I'm itching because of that fucking.
That Hornet? That was funny as fuck. That was oh man.
Did no one want to talk about something?
Yeah, we'll get to it. I'm just thinking like others just to get to know us a little bit. I think we should just start with like just good memories we have with each other back in the day before we started MiddleGround.
It's true. I've always been a smarter friend.
Yeah.
I was the dad.
I guess so, huh?
It is true. Because I'll tell you how to do certain things or tell you not to do things, and then you'll do it, and then you realize you should have never started doing it, and then you'd get mad at yourself. And I'd be like, Ryan, well, I told you not to fucking do it. And
yeah. I've always been the better gamer, though. I've always been better at the game.
Yeah, but... Yeah, video games.
I could probably beat you in 1v1s, too, in, like, basketball.
Yeah, because I'm fucking blind. Well, actually, no, I beat you last time. You
did beat me.
I beat
you hit that one lucky ass shot.
It wasn't lucky.
It was luck.
It was better than you.
You just said you was blind.
Yeah, but
every shot is luck.
No, I still have more skill than you. I still have more skill than you in basketball, and that was obvious from the way you dribble.
Bro, I have to say, I gotta put you onto these. These are beautiful. This Smart Water. It's
I drink Smart Water.
It's the renewed dandelion lemon extract. I don't know what it came.
Let me see that.
Air this shit, really.
You want me to try it?
Air it. Oh shit, cat. Right?
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it smacks. It's just as refreshing as if you.
Actually, I don't like it.
How the fuck you not like it?
Because it tastes like Febreze. I feel like I just doused a bottle of Febreze in my mouth. Like it's weirdly, it's good at first, and then it has a very chemical taste after. Renew dandelion lemon extract. What do you mean? What do you think? Does that mean they like kind of use old lemon extract and then put it in here? Or what makes it renew?
I don't know. It's fucking good though.
Water, distilled water with electrolytes for taste and infused. No, hold on. Extracts. 0% juice.
Mhm.
Is it really water though?
What?
Is it really water? This is better for you.
No, it's not.
Aha's caffeinated. It's better for you because it's not, but it makes it better because I like it better. 0 calories.
It makes it better because you know what? That makes a lot of sense. It makes it better because I like it better.
Exactly.
Oh man, I just what is some other shit that we did back in the day?
You know what I miss? And Elijah's gonna watch this hopefully, so I miss us 3 hanging out. Like me, you, and Elijah, because we used to do stupid shit. Like we would fucking like when we. I'm not gonna say names, right? I'm just gonna say things, stories, and whoever watches it, if they remember these stories, that's on them. But I remember when one time some girl, she thought me and Elijah wouldn't do this, and she was fucking testing us, and I forgot what she was doing. She was like talking shit to us, and Elijah's like, "You don't think we'll piss on your car? We'll piss on your fucking car." I don't think we'll piss on her car. Outside, we'll piss on her car. Bro, I'm not. Jess? Yeah, we can say her name.
Jess is cool, man. Shout out Jess, man. Jess, if you ever seen it, shout out Jess.
Actually, I think we did it. Did we do it twice? I think we did it twice.
Y'all was so mean.
Yeah. The one thing that The one thing. Oh yeah, Jess was funny. I miss Jess too because we haven't hung out with her since probably 2020. We went to the same school. Me and her to stop talking. I think after like we stopped talking to certain people, me and her just kind of stopped talking too. And then she stopped talking to all of us.
Yeah, back in the day, I'm thinking further back, even like. Dog, you remember when we were at the park? I think we were in like freshman year or 8th grade.
It was freshman year, I think, with Gerald and Rose.
I believe so. Yeah. And he was wearing slides. It was kind of crazy because slides were like first starting to pop off then. That's when slides first started coming out. I think it was the when the Adidas slide was huge. You remember that?
Yep.
You had them pair of Adidas slides.
I have them still at home. We both have the same pair.
Yeah, the bitches are so comfy still.
They are.
But I remember you had those, and he was running. I think he was racing somebody else at the time.
Yeah.
And you tripped on the mulch, bro, and you busted your ass.
Bro, you know how many times? Oh, I know. I remember what you're talking about. Was it Ash? No, it was Diamond.
No, I think it was Dayon.
Oh, that wasn't 8th grade, bro. That was like 5 years ago then. Not even. That was like 3 years ago.
No, excuse me. It wasn't. No, it wasn't them. It was
There was none.
No, yeah, it was that day.
Dayon.
It was us for it. No, it was. It was Rose. It was us with Rose that day at the park.
No, but I did it again with Dayon too 2 years ago.
No, you know what it is, bro. You be busting your ass all the time, dog. Remember that one time you used to? Nah, but it's different, bro. It's different.
I kid you not, bro.
You can't, bro.
It's because I'm fucking. I don't have.
Alright.
I don't have depth perception.
Why is it? Alright. Yes, but at the same time, there was a, like, I get if you was going fast, you running. You don't have. You can be fucking 2020 and you bust your ass. Okay. Shit happens, you bust your ass. But tell me how we was going to Walgreens, bro, on that rainy day, and you're sitting there and you're walking and you just slowly just I'm falling, and then like you said it too. You said I'm falling and proceeded to bust your ass so hard. That, I remember.
I'll say this too. I think it's also because I was a little top heavy. So I think that I used to also, because I wear like do you remember that time? Or I don't know if you were there. Do you remember when we were in school and at Johnston High School freshman year in the auditorium they had that split between? So I used to wear like tight jeans and at the same time wear heavy shoes, and I'm top heavy. I'm fat. So I'd wear Timberlands with tight jeans, and I'd be trying to jog, and the jeans would be like this, like moving just like this. And then my fucking Timberland boots are too heavy, so I'd fucking trip. I remember that too. I think I was just heavy. I think it was because I was heavy, so I'd be like, oh, one way down. You know what I mean?
So we got. No, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just one more story to wrap up this little intermission here. Definitely just having a lot of good memories with y'all. I think that's what started this whole middle ground was. Because I kind of, at least for me, I realized like. Yeah, dog. Out of everybody, like, you are, like, this is who I need to be doing this.
No, definitely, because me and him remember to walk after working out. We were just talking about things, and it's funny because this is something I've wanted to do
videos
since.
Coming soon.
Yes, and this is something I've wanted to do since like 3 or 4 years ago. Ever since I made a decision to kind of be my own person, my own entrepreneur. And I didn't know he wanted to do something like this. So we're walking after working out at Mike's gym. Shout out Mike. And we were walking, and he was telling me how he wanted to have a channel with all the different medias and sign content. I was like, that's what I want to fucking do. I've wanted to do that since the beginning. I want to have a big company, kind of growing into like some kind of BuzzFeed thing where we sign contracts with YouTubers, artists, all of these different media people, and try to help them push their content out, at the same time help push our content out. And that's what we discussed, and I was like, bro, let's do it together. Because I don't like working business with other people, in all honesty, because I'm very, I'm a control freak in a sense, but with him, I know that I can tell him how I feel, and he actually listens, and vice versa. So it works for us.
Alright guys, we'll be back in short. For you, it's going to be like quick 2 seconds. Just quick intermission. Alright, everybody. Welcome back to Middle Ground Mondays. Yep. Today, we are going to get into some different types of ideas and what we want to do, what we want to be, where we want to do it.
And how we want to do it.
Essentially, yeah.
First thing is gathering a community in a sense. I feel like we have to, we know this, but what we need to do is grab a community, grab your attention, and move forward with it in other ways. If we want to do like festivals, and Ryan's the one who came up with this. Tell him like how the festival should be.
So essentially, what I want to do, festival-wise, is today it's gonna be us, but then there's gonna be other episodes where we bring other people on, right? And we bring other artists, musicians, painter, everything, you know, well, whoever we want, because you know, we essentially want to at the end of each season here do like a festival in that case, and bring as many people that we had on the podcast, as many people in our community, and have just something nice, food trucks. Let's do I was thinking even doing like water balloon fights during the summer, or Nerf fights.
Ooh, and
Nerf gun fights for a video.
Yep.
And then we're gonna have like a stage. We're gonna let artists perform. It's gonna be a bunch of fun.
And if we do like the Nerf gun stuff, I was wondering is this gonna be like a public thing, or is it gonna be us making a video for?
Don't spoil nothing.
I'm asking.
It'll happen.
Okay.
There will be. We have a lot of things planned. A lot of things coming. It's gonna happen real soon. It's gonna get fired out like this. We got a lot of things planned, especially over the holidays. Once the holidays get by, it's only gonna grow 3 times the size by the summer when it gets a little warmer again. But
and all we need from you is to enjoy. We just want you to like watch, show us feedback, tell us what you might think we're doing wrong. Even if it's direct messaging, we'd prefer if you just direct message us, see if there's anything that you feel like you might be able to bring to the table to help us on. Because again, this whole thing's about being a community. We call it Middle Ground because we want to be someone not hot, not cold, not too famous, not too low. You know, we want to be here for everybody, right? The Middle Ground's here for everybody, no matter the color you are, no matter the race you are, no matter who you are as a person, no matter what you believe in.
Amen.
We
Amen
enjoy everybody here. Enjoy and invite anyone to come on. Obviously, there's certain standards that we'd like to meet for the quality of our shows, right? If you don't go to a restaurant, they put out any food that you want. It's more of just if we feel like what you have to say is not good enough, but if we feel like what you have to say is what people want to hear, we'd love to bring you on.
Where would you want to do stuff like this though?
I thought about that. I don't know.
Like, I definitely want to do it from the hometown. We'll definitely do.
Maybe
stuff
like
going on
we can get a table and set up at a park. We can get like tiny table, like a little table. Bring a couple
I'm thinking
chairs.
bigger of like. It was either New York, Florida.
Or something for the festivals and such.
Yes, but also just kind of like what would be good ideas for us in the sense of trips.
Oh.
Where would you want to go? Where would it be entertaining for people to show? I think it would be fun if we vlogged out in like.
Well, are we doing like those things where we're gonna like interview people on the spot?
No, not necessarily. Just vlogs. Just.
Just vlogs. Oh, then I want to go anywhere like somewhere nice, where we can take really good views, pictures, and we can have fun, not involving technology.
What if I'm telling you, man, nobody ever really goes there like that. Nobody ever, right in Buffalo, right near Niagara. That would that would be so funny. Go to the Canada side. We're not far from it, so it's doable. It's not that far.
No, that's true. And just look at that'd be cool to swim. Wait, don't people walk a fucking
Did you just swim? Did you
say
swim?
In Niagara Falls? Isn't it like a huge like river? I'm horrible at geography.
It'll be the last swim you ever have. Let's just say that.
No, I was gonna ask. They can't make that thing where you can walk across.
They have the balcony that like you can go over, but.
But no, I thought there was like something you could walk across.
There's so I went once.
I've never been there. I don't know anything about it. Just keep that in mind.
There's like they give you these raincoats, and you put these raincoats on. And you get on this ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ship takes you out into the middle, around the falls.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but like it's cool because you kind of like you go in and like you're kind of like in the middle of like you literally can look across Niagara and be like, oh, that's Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're neck and neck with each other.
Oh, so it's on the border.
Yeah, it's like one city put together, and Niagara separates the two sides. So it's the New York side and the Canada side.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know New York led that far up north.
New York is built so weird.
Because I swear to God,
New York. The way New York is like built is like it's.
Let me look at the map, because I swear to God, we go from Rhode Island, we go down, and then hold on, United States of America. Map. I want to look at a map real quick. Cause
all right.
That's interesting. So it leads up. Oh, okay. Now I see. We come down, and then it leads up right there, and that's where Buffalo at. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with that. That's cool. You know what I want to do? I want to visit colleges too, because I really want to. I know this sounds weird.
What college would you want to go to?
The Culinary Institute of America. I just want to visit them for clout, because that's the school I want to go to, and it'd be cool because they're right on the Hudson River, so it's a beautiful scenery, and like talk to like college students and stuff about how they feel about college. Like we can do that because they're in college, right? Like we I went to college for 2 weeks and dropped out because I thought it was ass. But we can go to children, go to teens and adults there and see like how they really feel about the college scene, and do that with different schools, and voice that out. Like if it's like, not that if it's really worth it, but in this day and age and where we are now, like back then a lot of people went to trades and went directly into a work study from college. Nowadays you can't really do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that something you'd want to recommend?
I would.
Just for
It would
vlogging,
be
if we're in the area,
interesting,
if we're in New
but,
York, why not take advantage of all of
I
the
think it's like,
opportunities?
I think that could be a good idea. I mean, people that advocate for college are just, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not our path. It might be somebody else's.
Yeah, no, because I believe in college. If you go into like medical programs and things like that, it makes sense. It only makes sense for what you want to do, but I don't want to go into it myself because it's just costs too much nowadays. It's not worth it anymore.
Amen to that. Yeah. So, what if we did like a fuck it. Let's talk about this a little bit. What if we did we got like 30 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
We rented out like this little locomotive or whatever. Got 15 people on one team. You can have 15 people. I'll have 15 people, and we'll have the greatest Nerf war of all time.
Oh, that's what I was wondering, how we're gonna do that. So we'll invite people. We'll have them pre-invited for the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I got my roster. You'll get.
My family will take care. I'll get my roster for my family. My uncle Jesse,
Remember
they
that-
all did airsoft. Yo, we'll take care of your team. Trust me.
No.
We'll take care of your team. Don't even try. Yo, we'll take care of your team. Trust me. The Villat family, and I'll get my dad's side too. The Omari family, we'll take care of it. I don't even need to invite anybody else. All I need is me and my family. I'll lead it. I'll lead the trial. I'll get Delage. You know Delage, just hyper athletic ass, will do that too. Delage would probably be mad good at you, and then he'll talk shit to you. Watch. I'll take care of his team. And we'll supply everything for this thing too, unless you want to bring some specialty shit. Everyone's going. It's standard, so everyone gets like a regular gun and then a pistol, and then maybe we have random loadout places where they have a bunch of bullets.
But we get big guns.
I'm fine with that.
We get the big guns.
We get specialties. Oh no, you know we can do it like that, right? So we'll have 15 people, 15, right? 15 players. 3 players get specialties, right? There's gonna be 1 captain, 2 co-captains, and they get to choose whether they want to be a sniper, they want to be like a heavy loader, like with like a machine gun, and then another
like classes. That'd be fun.
You know what I'm saying?
That could be fun.
And we could have.
If anybody is interested in being part of this, drop it down in the comments. Drop it down.
And the more influencers would be the better, because we want more people to be recording it. And
especially if you know us personally or locally.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what our history is. Doesn't matter what it is. Let's get tapped in. Let's work. Let's have some fun. Let's do something. Yep. But with that being said, okay, Joel.
I really like numbs.
I'll hold you to it. I'll see you
we'll
there.
Take care. You'll sweep me. We will sweep. We gotta find a spot.
He's gonna sweep me. You hear that?
We will sweep you. I swear to God. I swear to God. We have to create a whole rule though. We have to create like a whole rule book for things that count and don't count. We have to really go into, because people will just say anything.
That's easy.
And then we'll have to get someone to record who doesn't want to play in it. We'll have to get 2 people to record each.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we can find people that'll be fair about it. Just if you get hit, you get hit.
And if anything too,
who cares to cheat?
So we'll have someone. No, but this is really fun. Now you got me on this. We can have someone with drones, and then me and you will each have our own. What's it called?
Drones? What is this, Modern Warfare 2?
No, to record. No, listen. I'm talking about drone to record. We'll buy a drone just.
Bro wants to get a dragonfly.
No, but seriously, no, drone to record, and then each of us will have GoPros. We'll have like 3 people the captains. We'll all have GoPros. and the rest of the people will just be playing out. That'd be lit.
We'll do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna do a bunch of different things at a bunch of different places with a bunch of different people. We want to build. Essentially, what MiddleGround wants to do is have fun, build a community, and get shit done with it. Now, there's gonna be days where we do stuff like a Nerf war, but there's gonna be days where it's like, all right, we're gonna just perform a show for some artists. We got a bunch of people that we're scheduled with on a set list that we're gonna get in here. We're gonna get to learn a little about ourselves and let you guys learn a little bit what they can do, and then we're gonna see if these people want to perform on some sort of set or some sort of schedule. We'll figure it out. But
and then maybe we can have them do rap battles on.
I mean, I'm willing to let people.
That'd be lit if people want to freestyle battles.
Oh, I can't wait to let.
So yeah, that'd be dope.
Stay tuned for episode 2. We got a lyricist coming in that I'm very excited for people to listen to.
I'm with it.
It's gonna be good.
I'm with it.
Good.
Okay. I do want to go into the topic.
We got 5 more minutes. Let's keep talking about what we want to do. I definitely want to be able to advocate for a lot of the stuff we want to do, but for that we're gonna need the numbers. So we're gonna need people's help, and it's gonna be different. We're gonna have to find a way where it's like, okay, you're gonna do this with us. Let's try to get you on an episode, or let's try to get you some sort of promotion or anything. Just the whole point of it is if we execute something, you eat, he eats, I eat, the people that set it up behind the scenes eat. We all get a gain. We all get something out of it positively.
Mm-hmm.
But
whether it's self-promotion or whatever the case is, obviously, because we're just starting, but we want to invite anybody we can to do what we do. We want it to be a huge program eventually where we help all the small people become big people and help everyone be where they want to be, because we want to be influencers and help influencers become to that level. And even we're nothing right now. Right now we're ants in a huge ant hill trying to get to the queen, but eventually we're gonna get to the queen by hard work and bringing
the queen,
all that stuff.
the queen.
And that's what we're most likely gonna be doing. He's gonna be the one doing most of the because he prefers to do most of the outreaching. I'd be doing most of the background stuff because I prefer to do that stuff. I'm a nerd a little bit, so I do all the tech stuff. I get things set up, do financial and all that different stuff because it's fun for me, at least.
Yeah, we're excited. We got a lot of things planned. Let's get a little bit into so definitely want to do New York. We're definitely going to be around in New York. So if anybody's watching out there from New York, we're definitely going to be in the area. Hopefully soon, as soon as we can. We definitely want to go in there, link with different types of people. Julia, do you have anything to say about New York? Do you have any ideas?
I want to go to Yosemite Park. I don't know how to say it. I want to go to the... Is it Yellowstone Park or is it Yosemite? I think it's Yosemite. Hold on.
I don't know, dog.
I
know cities more
Yosemite.
than Yosemite. I think so. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Here's what I found.
Yosemite National Park in
You
California.
guys enjoying this ASMR right now?
Yeah, it's in national California. So Yosemite Park, hey, it's lit because it's really gorgeous.
You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna make you run into a whole lot more tires. We're gonna do. Let's do. If we want to do a place like that, what if we did it in that park with like a group of 100 people, and there was like 20 of them were like.
You want to do a Nerf war?
No, like 20 of them are like hunters. We did like this giant game of manhunt.
And it was
right.
Well, I don't know if they will because that's a protected land.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm just playing manhunt. Just bunch of goons just gooning around.
What's going on over there? The freaking the park rangers, because they have park rangers and everything. Man.
Manhunt.
That'd be lit though. I'm not climbing trees.
Way to just fuel the fire.
Cancel. Oh yeah, fuel the fire. Oh yeah, you already did this, but I want to do it again.
Let's look at some of these. He's
left all the
getting
shirts
free
here.
promotions right now.
So, Fuel the Fires, our boy Elias is up. Oh, this is actually pretty good quality too.
Tengu got his little clothing thing going on.
I'm gonna do something with him. He doesn't know this yet, but I'm probably gonna do a collab with him with my merchandise when it comes out.
Fuel the Fire, baby.
Vision X, hanlet.soriano, X Fuel the Fire.
You can barely see this one. It looks much better in the light, but you
I
got
like with
that
the yellow
one.
and red. You smart with this one.
I like
pretty
the
amazing.
white tee with the red right here. This is clean right here. Let me get
You know what he
that.
should do? He should do
Let me
one
get
where
this
the
right in the
letters
camera.
change. You're in it.
Fuel the Fire, baby.
Wait, you should do one where the color I wish he did it in the back big. We were talking about different designs, and he's gonna be smooth with this because he's very creative. Shit. Let me fold these back up. He needs to iron these. Alright, Ryan, let's get into this topic of the day.
Alright.
I have to fix all of this too.
Yeah, man, it's definitely we got a lot of things planned, but you know, it's sometimes these things can be difficult. It's just
It's a matter of doing.
how to essentially we're gonna get into our topic of the day. It's just how to like handle responsibilities with what you want to do with your life and what you want to do with your goals, and how to kind of balance your emotions with it a little bit. I think everybody goes through things and everyone definitely has something, you know?
Yep.
My dad told me when I was little, when I first was diagnosed as a type 1, he said everybody has something. And I didn't understand that at first. I thought like, oh, everybody has like a disease or everybody has a disability, somebody's got. But as I got older, I realized what he meant by everybody has something is everybody deals with issues in life. That's just life. Life gets in the way with issues, and it's about separating a little bit, being able to not avoid your emotions but express them,
Yep.
but responsibly in that sense of just not letting it get in the way of reaching your goals or the things that you truly believe are going to make you happy, you know?
Yeah. I like that everyone has something, and I think another way of saying this, everyone has something to be responsible for. Meaning, like in your case, you're responsible for yourself with your diabetes. Some people may be responsible in taking care of their parents because they may not be able to. Some people may be responsible with taking care of like a business that was thrown onto them by their family, and they have to like that's a really good thing your dad told you. I didn't even know. I've never even thought about that.
Keep it
But
G. What can I
everyone,
say?
like I've always been very understanding. I'm legally blind, so we both got something, right? Everyone has something. I'm legally blind, so it's hard for me to see things, and it's hard for me. I can't drive, and I have a lot of things that hold me back. But like he said, everyone has something, so I shouldn't let that hold me back because there's ways around it. If you can't get through something, that doesn't mean you can't get around it. Whether it's going underneath and digging a hole or going above and jumping over that hurdle. So everyone has something you have to be responsible for, right? So let's say you're waking up and you're stressed out because of such and such reasons, but you still have work. You're still responsible to work because you're responsible to pay the rent guy. Because you don't know what that rent guy's going through, and that landlord needs to pay his bills too. Everybody has something to take care of. So that's why you can't look at yourself as being the only person with problems. Everyone has a problem. Everyone has something to handle. Everyone has something to deal with. And I like that a lot. I'm going to use it. I've always known everyone has something, but I've never thought of it as its own like saying, because
It's beautiful, yeah. I mean, for just one example, just scary situations, family issues that have definitely gotten like, you know, set me back recently a little bit, but you know, you have to be there for your family. It's important for sure. It's just I've been able to still to my best abilities, I feel. Is it raining? I think it's raining. Something's coming. To my best ability to be able to maintain what I want to do for my company or my business or whatever it might be. Like right now I got my family situation, and you know, we're keeping our heads up. We're doing the best we can, which has actually been a lot better recently. They're doing a lot better. But the way that I've been able to not only kind of maintain my emotions a little bit and keep my head up high and realize like life is gonna throw you curveball after curveball, and it's not gonna stop until you're dead. that you just kind of have to keep swinging. You got to keep fighting, and you got to keep doing what you love. And if you stop, then that's it. Those demons, that darkness, whatever it may be that's bringing you down or making you feel negative that day, it's gonna win. If you let it win, it's gonna win. You gotta just take a deep breath and just be able to get what you need to get done. Whether that be, give me 1 second. Whether that be just getting up, eating in the morning. If you have trouble eating, you have a show to perform and you're really nervous about it, and then so be it. You enjoy the show. You're able to eat. You make yourself feel better a little bit. You know, things like that are like, you can't let your emotions guide you all the time. Trust your instincts. And a little bit what we said is, if something in your mind is telling you don't do it or do it, and you feel more negative about it, then you probably shouldn't make those negative decisions, you know? Said that a little bit earlier on in that other episode, but definitely should just use positive things that make you feel good, and you think to yourself, oh, I feel so shitty, but like, I should do this because I know that it's going to be good for me. Then you need to be responsible enough and handle your emotions correctly in that way. I think that's enough to be said on my part.
No, yeah, I think another way of saying that too, and it's funny, a lot of people don't think this way, but it's simply being patient, right?
Patience
a lot of that
key.
Stuff, yeah, because like a lot of that stuff stems from being impatient, right? Being angry is is a main thing that shows a lack of patience, right? Let's say you walk into the bank and you're waiting online. Someone gets angry, they don't want to wait anymore. Guess why? They're not being patient, right? If you're waiting for, if you're worried about so and so doing this at, let's say, a family party, so and so acting out, blah blah blah, you're expecting it, you're assuming, and you're being impatient because you're not being patient to give that person a chance to actually show you what they're gonna do, what they're not gonna do, right? And of course, if you're correct, if you're being impatient and your assumption was correct, that's even worse, right? Because that means in your head you depict this person as this type of person, and that's something that's hard for people to learn not to do. But sometimes expectations do meet reality, and it can be upsetting, but you have to still be patient with people because you never know what someone's going through. You meet people in the midst of their life in a certain lifespan, right? Let's say you meet me when I'm going through, my parents are dead, right? And let's say you meet me and I'm in the span of just getting over my parents. It's been a month. You've never known me before. You meet me as a person. You're like, wow, this person's a Debbie Downer. They're horrible. Why are you always so angry? What you don't know is behind the scenes. My mother just died. What are you gonna say then? Are you gonna feel bad for me because my mom died?
Just an example. Nobody's mother has passed.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Just an example.
Just an example.
An example.
That's a tragic event that maybe someone wouldn't be speaking out loud about, and they wouldn't necessarily tell the people that, but they'll show it in the way that they walk, in the way that they talk, in the way that they are. But it's only them in those moments because they haven't gotten over that loss. They haven't gotten over that pain. So you gotta be patient with people. You never know what step in life they are and what step on the journey they are if they haven't just stepped in shit. Like you wake up in the morning. I remember, I remember when I was we had this dog named Ginger. I used to run down the stairs with my little brother's dog. He never took care of her, and she'd always shit at the bottom of the stairs, right? But what you don't know, is the reason she did that is because nobody took her out. What is she supposed to do? Have you ever had to wait to go to the bathroom? And I'm not saying I've shit myself, because I've never shit myself. But if you're sitting here, you're saying you really have to. You really have to go. And a dog doesn't have the right sense of mind to try to hold it. A dog doesn't understand that, and a dog may to a point. But if it's a puppy, 8 months old, it's not gonna know that. All it's gonna know is I need to go to the bathroom in this moment in time, and I'd get pissed and I'd be impatient with the dog, yelling at the dog. Didn't know any fucking better. We should have took her out. We should have been up in time. The dog was probably scratching at the door like she always did to go to the bathroom. We never took care of it, and in that moment in time, the dog did what it had to do. Same thing with people going through horrible things in their life. You have to be patient with them because sometimes they don't know what to do just yet. They're still trying to get through it. They're trying to be patient with themselves and trying to become a better person. When you come into their life and you show that, like, oh, I'm here, you should be here too, it can frustrate people, and I'm learning that still, because sometimes with certain people I'm very impatient because I think that they should know, because I'm like, oh, I know it, why don't you know it? You see me every day doing this, why don't you act the same? And sometimes it's just they're not there yet. You have to give people time, and I've learned from being patient, it saved me so much. Because I've being patient has, I think, I don't have anger issues as bad as I used to be. I used to have really bad anger issues, and being in a relationship with my girlfriend has taught me patience, and I feel like my anger issues have gotten way better, and I still can get angry, but at the end of the day, me being patient has helped me so much, and I think a lot of people need to understand that patience is the best thing, because patience will help you become a better person. Patience will help you go along faster in your life, and certain goals you want to hit because you're patient with yourself. Like going to the gym, you have to pace yourself. If you go to try to lift those 100 pounds and you're still only working with 50s, you're gonna hurt yourself, and you're never gonna be able to get better. You're gonna halt your training right there, because you're gonna hurt yourself physically. You can't fix that.
You got to be able to, yeah, that's a sense of just like that too. You got to be able to like, it's like a balance of everything. It's a middle ground. it's to humble yourself, but also be able to give yourself enough pride. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to give yourself pride for the things you went through. And like for me right now, it's like we are very coming off the ground with this. This is very small. This is the first episode, but it's like I'm happy with it, because 3 years ago, if I came up to me 3 years ago and said, hey, you have a media company now, you just filmed your first episode, I would have been like head over heels excited. I'm like, oh my god, like that I'm really doing something like that. Like, you know, it's just no matter how dark your situation, no matter how tough your situation is if you keep your head up, you keep your pride, and you remain humble, then I truly believe anybody can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
It's true, and like it's funny you say that with us, right? We're the middle ground, right? Because me, sometimes I'll be like super like head into heels into doing something, like, yo, we should do this now, and Ryan will hold me like, yo, Ryan, like, Joel, hold on, we can do it, but we gotta think about this and this first. And the same thing goes with him, right? Especially when it comes to financial things. Sometimes Ryan wants to jump head forward, and I'm like, Ryan, wait, we don't need that yet. Like, Ryan, hold on, slow. He's like, oh yeah, you know, you're right, Joel, we can't do that yet. And I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like we can do it, but it'd be extremely hard, and we're only gonna put ourselves back. Just like I said with the gym, you're only gonna set yourself back when you're impatient. And it's okay to be like impatient with good things, right? That's something where people are like, oh, well, it's not bad being it, but sometimes it is bad, because you can end up hurting yourself because you're so excited, you're so energetic, you're so ready to jump into it head first, and you set yourself back. And it's okay to fail. If you do that, fuck it, that's amazing, because you failed and you know what it's like to fail, and now you know what to do to push forward. Because if you can't get past your first failure, you're never gonna be able to get past any future failures. And like, that's okay, but like sometimes you gotta slow down. Sometimes you just gotta slow down. If you like, it's like when you wake up too fast in the morning, you get up way too fast. Sometimes you get your head's lightheaded. It's the same thing with everything you do in life. If you just go way too fast, you're gonna get lightheaded. You're gonna need to stop. It's gonna take you a lot longer to get back to where you were before. My personal opinion.
Yes.
And that's what it is, being
excuse me,
responsible over emotions. Because when you're irresponsible of how you respond to things, and again, irresponsibility stems from impatience and being emotional in certain categories, you end up fucking yourself over, and then you end up in a worse place than where you started. You should always strive. You should always try, because it's not easy. Everything I'm saying, it sounds like it's easy. It is extremely hard, but you should always try to control your emotions before, like, try to be responsible before emotional. Like, if you know you have $40 left in your account, if you're hungry, you have food at the house, but you're hungry and you want to order food, and you're thinking on your emotions, what do I want to eat? No, what can you eat? What do you have currently right now that you can actually eat? You can hold on to those $40 for the bill that you have coming up next week, and your phone bill. Your phone bill is $40, and that's the reason why you had that $40. And what can you do now that's not going to affect you horribly? And all you got to do is put aside your wants for your needs. Oh, you have eggs at the house. Make the eggs. Save the money. If you have the money, go ahead. Fuck it. Spend it. You can't take money with you when you die. But if you don't have the money, work with what you have to create what you need. And then later on, focus on what you want when you have the ability to do so. If you do not have the ability to do what you want, then don't. Do what you need, okay? Whether that's mental space time, whether that's... Yeah, you know what I mean? A lot of people... That's the same thing with responsibility over being emotional, right? When people are responsible, it's because they focus on their needs over their wants. They choose their wants second only because their needs come before that. And at times, sometimes you should choose your wants over your needs. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do because sometimes that's what you actually need. Sometimes what you want is what you actually need. You know what I mean by that? Like, you ever, like, you know, people who smoke weed, right? A lot of the time I feel like smoking weed's a want, but there are some people who actually sometimes really need to relax. Like, I don't smoke weed myself, I'm not about it, but I don't mean, that doesn't mean I don't disagree with what it does for you. There's some people who have cancer and they simply need to put the pain at ease. But there's some people who do it recreational, and that is amazing as well, because if that's your way and your hobby of doing so, then okay. But if you are putting that recreational use over your need for it, then that's a problem. If you're buying weed, that 40 bag of weed versus your fucking, that meal you could be eating to survive, that's when it becomes an issue. Those are the people, and it's okay to do it recreational,
it's
but
supposed to, what
it's
I
supposed to
learned
help
from
you.
it is, yeah, it's supposed to. I don't think it's even supposed to help you in that sense. I mean, sure, I would definitely advocate that it does for people, and I definitely support that. But like from what I've seen, I think it's very like and based with something that for like activity wise, like I'm gonna smoke and then I'm gonna go play the game because I like being high on the game because it's fun for me. That's a very healthy way to look at marijuana. Not fuck, I gotta go to work. I don't want to go to work. I gotta smoke before work. That's just that's the marijuana smoking you.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That's bud smoking you.
yeah, and
but you know, I'm not one to judge somebody that does do that. I feel like, for me personally, that, you know, I don't like when I have to get to work or when I have to. I essentially look at it as a reward at the end of the day. Or
yeah, you don't like when when you have to be in a different state of mind to be happy.
Yeah, essentially.
I understand.
But I don't know.
You know what? You don't want to hear something serious too. I don't smoke weed, and it's because I'm scared that I'd like it too much. I have high anxiety, so let's say this is the first time I've ever said this was a month ago to Ryan. And the first time I ever admitted to myself. 2 reasons, right? I personally don't think there's a need for it, but I think that if I ever do smoke, I'd like it way too much, and I don't only want to do that because my mind moves fucking fast. And sometimes I'd rather be doing nothing. Like, my TV is what I do to go numb mentally. Like, just watch TV and just go brain dead. That's what I like to do sometimes. Like, seriously, I'll go brain dead watching TV. I'll be so invested in someone else's life in TV, I'll go fucking brain dead. And smoke and TV is that's not easy to do, right? Sometimes I don't want to watch TV because it hurts my eyes. Sometimes it makes me nauseous because it's too bright because I'm legally blind. And then sometimes it's just like it's not worth watching the TV, right? But weed is easy to smoke. You can smoke weed and do things at work. Yeah, I can go to work while high. That'd be a huge issue. I wouldn't be able to get shit done, and I think I'd enjoy it too much, and that's why I wouldn't want to do that. That's also why I actually don't like drinking, because I actually do enjoy the feeling when I'm drunk, but at the same time I don't enjoy it. So I don't enjoy it because I'm like, oh, I'm not here fully. I can't fully cooperate with everything I have to do. It's not fun anymore. And that'd become a problem for me with smoking weed. It just wouldn't become fun anymore. And that's why I don't even start. No point in starting. It costs too much money. It puts you in a different state of mind where you have to smoke it to be happy, and it makes you irresponsible, making it harder for you to choose responsibility over emotions.
Amen. Let's wrap it right there, gentlemen. I think that was a perfect way. Yeah, responsibility over emotions. That was a beautiful topic of the day. But let's go back. Just glad to reflect a little bit on past stories, past relationships, and everything that's just fun. What we got planned, all the fun things we're going to do moving positively forward. Hopefully that can help somebody in a positive manner and, you know, make somebody's day either by being at an event or watching our videos. With that being said, I think I've said everything I need to say. I don't know if there's anything else you need to say, but I'm very happy with episode 1.
Please like, share, subscribe on any of the social medias we have. We have a link tree in our...
Actually, I'm going to put it like... It's going to be like right here.
Right here.
I'm going to put it right.
And if it doesn't work, it just won't be here. We'll be doing this awkwardly for some reason.
It'll definitely be right here. We can figure it out.
Right there. It's going to show
There's going to be a thumb emoji right there.
Right there. And it'll show our links. And again, if it doesn't work, we're going to just sit here awkwardly and let it go. Bye.
Ah!